Welcome back, everyone. It's a tier 4 game on Mines, and I am driving one of my newest acquisitions, the Panzerkampfwagen 2 Luchs. Now, I've seen this tank being played a lot on, on the Mighty Jingles channel. Hopefully some of you have got a chance to see it. If not, hey, go look him up on YouTube. He's pretty cool. And he calls this, quote-unquote, the cutest tank in the game. I can't really entirely disagree, though. This thing's tiny and sort of weirdly adorable for no good reason whatsoever. It's also ridiculously deadly. It's one of the few tier 4 light tanks that can see its own tier, such as in this match, but it also can see as high as tier 7. So the reason for it is this gun right here. Watch what it does. 10-round clip. Ooh. Averaging 30 damage per shell with 95mm of penetration. Completely excessive from ripping up a T-28. Yes, that was a 293 damage hit. And yeah, I just took a hit in the rear from an artillery. Luckily, it was the little artillery, the T-26, SU-26, so I don't take much damage from it. But hey, I'm already at half health. Yay, me. And he's still trying. Watch this. Oh, full health tank. Goodbye, full health tank. This thing is an absolute monster. And yes, I'm playing evasive here because I don't actually want to get smoked by the artillery. You can see there's some tanks moving over here, and hey, guess what? This is a great time to move up and get some flanking opportunities. These guys right here. Panzer 3As, easier to hit, so we'll just go for him. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, this gun, yeah, that was the SU-26. I can tell I took no splash damage. With the M37, I would have hurt a lot more. And he's figured out that this tank is super dangerous, and he's just doing his level best to knock me out. Well, two of us can play that game, Mr. SU-26. If you want to shoot at me, I can also shoot at you. This coverage is nice enough to pop up here, show me there's no one just hugging the bottom of this cliff to spot me, so I can move on up here. Look in here. Oh, look, you need the binoculars. Just line it up. Oh, look, there's the M37. But we'll get to you first, because you've been irritating me. And we'll finish off the rest of the clip. Here's this M37. Alright, the more irritating artillery is gone. I'm going to reload. Hey, all my allies are shooting the other artillery. And sure enough, he's taken out as well. So, no more artillery threatening. Start work on outflanking and obliterating opponent after opponent. This M2 looks like he's about to pop through that gap right there. Let's see if I can finish him off. Ah, not quite. But that was most of his health. And one of my allies finishes him off for me. That was nice of him. Now, trying to pick out our next target. I really want to go after that Panzer B2. He's a very tough tank for the team to kill. I don't really want to drive down in front of him, because if I fail to kill him, I'm just going to die. So we're going to go around behind him instead. But this Covenanter I'll have to try and kill first, which is a little tricky. He's got full health, 340, and this gun only usually does 300 damage in a single clip. But, oh well, comes the brakes. Guess let's go down there and focus not quick on the uptake. Oh, Panzer B2 just got taken out by artillery. Cool. We'll leave just this poor Covenanters in here, staring in the other direction, not even thinking, what's behind me, until he's lost pretty much all of his health. And then one of my allies finishes him off. Sweet. So yeah, this tank is pretty fast. Yeah, this is actually not with 100% crew, by the way, which is why it's accelerating and turning a little more slowly than it should be otherwise. The reload's also longer than it should be. The accuracy's not as good as it should be, and I'm still just driving around just casually murdering the unfortunate little tankers down here, because Luchs is funny when it's top tier. In fact, when it's bottom tier, it's still funny, because sneaking up on T-29, unloading into its rear for 300 damage with an autocannon is pretty much hilarious, but a lot harder to pull off than sneaking up on a poor, unsuspecting M3 Lee. Oh, good, my allies have made it. It'll be very easy for me to just drive out and casually rip this tank open from the side. And now we're going to hide behind this rock so we don't get shot by the Valentine AT while we're reloading. He's just over there, just behind that next rock up. Now it's a fully loaded, just go over there and just rip his head off. This was probably like my 8th match, I think, with the Luchs, so I'm really still getting a feel for this tank. This is the first time I really rocked it. And I should have just pulled out. Got him instead, take a bunch of damage, but hey, he's dead. So, no big deal. Go back to loading. All that's left is a Valentine 2. Small, slow, heavily armored. Not exactly heavily armed, though. The armor on this probably can't tackle even that gun. So I'm going to try and play it conservatively. This Valentine is actually managing to find a way to frustrate me even after I blow him up. Alright, here we go. As you can see, gun has terrible aim time, terrible accuracy. I just go here and just fire the burst like this. It's not really what the gun is meant for. And in hindsight, I just should have rushed out and taken him on. Or if I was going to snipe, I should have maybe fired a PCR. Because while these guns do have a lot of penetration, the penetration drops off kind of quick, and he's pretty close to the outer edge of my range. He has a Valentine, which means he can do things like this. Yep. And as a result, selling a top gun, I'm going to be happy with 5 kills and almost 1,800 damage in a tier 4 match. Seems okay. I hope you all enjoyed watching that match. Oh, I think I'm actually the post-game stats for that. We will find out at the other end. Hooray! I do have the screenshots. I'm glad to see I remember to take them. So, hey, look, high caliber in a tier 4 match. How surprising with 1,700 damage done. Big row of shinies because this was, after all, my very first time. And when my first time playing, as you can see, that was my first mastery badge in the Luchs. Would have been a lot cooler to get it in a tier 7 match, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll get some hilarious tier 7 games out of this eventually. Check out the sheer number of targets I got to just drive around wrecking because Luchs derp. Kind of hilarious, actually. The speed, mobility, and firepower of this thing makes me think I can understand why people go out seal clubbing it. To make it more ridiculous, let's take a look at the team stats. Oh, geez. Repeat after me, boys and girls. Seal clubbing. I think I might have done almost as much damage as my entire team combined. It's kind of ridiculous right here. Anyways, you can see that Valentine had a pretty good match, which is surprising. I remember driving the Valentine and hating every single minute of it because it's slow and has a weak gun and blah, blah, blah. But he actually had a decent match. Some members of my team had okay matches by tier 4 standards. The Grant, the Hetzer, the new Czech late version 38 seems to have an okay match. Matilda, he looks like he just got unlucky. Usually Matildas have way better games than that at tier 4. Probably that Stewart as well. 200 damage, not too bad for a little tier 3 tank in a tier 4 match. On the other team, also the Valentine AT had an okay match. The M37 had a good match. SU-26 had a pretty good match. 360 damage before I took him out. He was on track to do some really serious XP before he irritated my Luchs too much and blew up. But yeah, Luchs kind of reigned supreme at tier 4. Let's take a look at the personal stats of that one. Well, this is also kind of hilarious. Exactly 100 shots fired because, hey, 10-round clips, you keep dumping your whole clip. Guess what? You'll come out with a nice even number. 74 hits, 62 pens, demonstrating that, although it's not perfectly accurate, it's pretty darn good. And the penetration power is quite excellent. Only took 5 hits, 4 of which penned, one of which, amazingly enough, actually bounced off of this lightly armored little vehicle. And managed to damage 10 enemy vehicles, killing 5 of them, spot 6. Only traveled 2 kilometers, but his mind, it's not a very big map. Came away with a 33, almost 34,000 credit profit and 30,676 experience after my double, along with 166 free XP. Can't really complain. This is the first match where I kind of said, oh, this is what the Luchs is all about. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching that. Good game and good night.